by settling into a comfortable position and allowing the body to recognize that this moment is not about intensity, not about pushing, but about continuity. Resilience is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet, steady, and adaptable. Today you are training the part of your mind that keeps going without force, without pressure, and without the need for constant motivation. As you breathe naturally, notice that effort and ease already coexist within you. Motivation rises and falls like weather, but resilience is the climate beneath it, steady and reliable. Let your breathing become a gentle rhythm, signaling to the nervous system that persistence does not require stress. Consistency emerges when effort feels safe. Now bring awareness to the idea that there will always be days when energy feels low, focus drifts, or emotions feel heavy. This is not a problem to fix. It is a reality to work with. Resilient minds do not demand perfect conditions. They adapt. As you rest in this understanding, imagine your subconscious absorbing a new message. You do not have to feel motivated to move forward. You only need to stay connected. Staying connected might mean doing less than planned, moving more gently, or simply showing up. Each of these counts. As this idea settles, imagine a typical day when resistance appears. Perhaps the body feels tired, or the mind offers reasons to delay. Instead of interpreting this as failure, see yourself noticing it calmly, without judgment. Notice how removing judgment immediately reduces friction. The nervous system relaxes when it is not being threatened by self-criticism. In this relaxed state, even small actions feel possible. Resilience is built by responding wisely, not by overpowering yourself. Now imagine choosing a small, manageable action in that moment. Something simple, achievable, and respectful of your current state. Feel how taking a small step maintains continuity. The brain registers success, not strain. This is how habits survive fluctuations. Grit is not stubbornness. It is commitment with flexibility. As you breathe, allow this distinction to become clear. You are not locking yourself into rigid expectations. You are staying aligned with long-term intention while adapting to short-term realities. Now visualize your future self several weeks from now, having practiced this approach consistently. Notice how effort feels less dramatic, less emotional. Movement is simply part of life, not a daily negotiation. This future self trusts the process rather than the mood of the moment. That trust reduces internal debate and conserves energy. You are learning that consistency is easier when you stop arguing with yourself. As attention deepens, imagine moments when distractions arise. Screens, comfort, or competing priorities may pull attention away. Instead of reacting with frustration, notice yourself gently redirecting focus. Redirection is a skill, not a moral test. Each time you redirect, neural pathways for persistence strengthen. You are building endurance at the level of attention. This endurance is what carries you through inconsistency in motivation. Now sense how resilience feels in the body. It is not tension. It is grounded, stable, and calm. Feel the steadiness in your breath, the solidity of your posture. This embodied sense of stability becomes an anchor you can return to when things feel off track. performance psychology shows that emotional regulation sustains effort longer than intensity ever could. You are training regulation now. Imagine encountering a setback, perhaps a missed workout or a break in routine. Instead of spiraling into "I failed," see yourself responding with perspective. One missed day does not erase identity or progress. Resilient minds zoom out. They reconnect without drama. This response preserves momentum. Now allow your subconscious to adopt a new internal narrative. Progress continues because I return, not because I am perfect. Feel how this belief softens pressure while strengthening commitment. The paradox becomes clear. When you stop forcing consistency, it becomes easier to maintain. As you continue breathing, imagine this calm persistence spreading into other areas of life. Work, relationships, and self-care all benefit from flexible effort. You are becoming someone who keeps going by listening rather than pushing. This identity supports sustainable change. Now, let the imagery gently return to the present moment. Notice your physical surroundings while maintaining this inner steadiness. Allow the understanding to settle deeply. Motivation will fluctuate, but resilience lives beneath fluctuation. Each small choice to continue, adjust, or return strengthens this foundation. You do not need to remember this consciously every day. The subconscious learns through repetition and emotional tone. Calm consistency trains it faster than force ever could. As this session comes to completion, reaffirm one simple truth internally. I keep going by staying kind, flexible, and committed. This is grit without strain. This is consistency without burnout. Take one last slow breath, letting confidence settle into the body as a quiet assurance. When you move forward into your day and future activities, resilience will meet you there, guiding effort smoothly, steadily, and sustainably, allowing progress to continue even when motivation wavers. Because consistency is no longer something you chase, it is something you live. And as this state integrates, notice how resilience no longer feels like something you must summon in difficult moments, but like a background support that is simply present. It shows up quietly as patience when plans change, as steadiness when enthusiasm dips, and as reassurance when effort feels less inspired. You begin to recognize that resilience expresses itself most clearly in ordinary moments, when you choose to continue gently rather than dramatically. This understanding removes pressure from progress. There's nothing you need to prove. You are allowed to move forward at a pace that respects your nervous system. Let this permission settle deeply. Imagine future moments of challenge arriving, not as obstacles, but as invitations to practice steadiness. Each time you respond with flexibility rather than force, your confidence grows subtly but reliably. The brain learns that persistence does not cost safety or energy. This learning creates trust within yourself. Trust reduces inner conflict. Conflict is what drains momentum. As trust increases, effort becomes simpler. You act without excessive deliberation because the decision to continue feels natural. Notice how this reshapes anticipation as well. The future no longer appears as something demanding Instead, it feels approachable, one small step at a time. This perspective keeps the nervous system regulated, making follow-through more likely. Over time, resilience becomes your default setting. You recover faster from disruptions. You resume habits without emotional charge. You stay engaged without burnout. These are signs of deep, sustainable strength. Let yourself feel appreciation for this capacity developing within you. It is earned through gentleness and repetition, not force. As you carry this forward, your body and mind continue refining this pattern automatically. You may find yourself returning to routines with less resistance, adapting plans with more ease, and responding to challenges with calm persistence. This is